OG again. Another update on the 66 Malibu SS. Yesterday I worked on the wheels a little bit. Did some backing plate work and stuff like that. Got that all finished up. So they're ready to go. Assembled the rear end. I got to paint it. The headers, I cleaned them up. Made them look nice. I don't know if I'm going to leave them white yet or not. I was working on the interior, and on the instruction sheet, number 25 is the back rods to the roll cage. Right here is the thickness of them. They're like really, really small, round. I'm like, that don't look, it don't look right. So I took some tubing, my plaster struck tubing, and I added 2 rear bars. Okay, got to clean them up a little bit more, but there they are. So I took it, I put it in the car interior bucket, and I made 2 down bars for the back. Almost the same diameter tube as the hoop, roll bar hoop. Okay. I cleaned up the dash. It's ready to be painted. The seats, same thing. Assembled them, sanded down all the edges and everything. They're ready to be painted. Here is the front suspension. Okay. I never did like the way they put these panels in this. I never did. So what I'm thinking about doing is cutting this out. Doing away with it. This is the side that goes on the firewall where there's hoses and lines on the firewall. But yeah, I never did like this solid piece here. So if I open that up, you'll be able to look through there at the engine, headers, the spark plug wires. I mean, you'll be able to see a lot of detail. So I never did it before. Like I said, I built this kit, I don't know, probably 8-10 times in my lifetime. And I was thinking about that, and I was like, man, I really don't like that. So I'm gonna take and cut this out, see how it looks. If not, I got a parts car that I can use the side that I start on. You know, it'll probably be this side right here where my thumb's at. But yeah, cut that out, see what it looks like. And I have a feeling I'm gonna like it much better, because that's just like, I don't know why they would even put that on there on a real car. I'm sure probably strength maybe, I don't know, but I don't like that. I'm taking it out. Plain and simple. Got the engine painted. Didn't have no orange enamel paint. So I got to thinking, I was like, man, I just bought a couple cans of that when I rebuilt a couple motors and stuff like that. Me and my sons, we do engine work and stuff, and rebuild small block Chevys and stuff like that. And so I painted a block this Chevrolet orange red. It's by Duplicolor. It's engine enamel, ceramic. It can handle up to 500 degrees. Whoa, don't think we'll be going there, but anyway. So that's what I used. The number on it is DE1607, and it turned out really nice over the white primer that I used. Turned really nice. Also, I drilled the block for the spark plug wires, starter, and dipstick tube. Yeah, I'm gonna put dipstick on this one. So next time you see this, it'll probably be the intake will probably be on it, and just a wire distributor be in it. The valve covers will be on it. The starter will be painted black. The oil filter will be painted blue, as in AC Delco blue. But yeah, so I did that. I painted the, hold on one second here, let me put this back in the, I gotta find the, where did I have that at? That's crazy. Anyway, I painted the transmission 4-speed. I put a 4-speed in it. You had your choice of automatic or 4-speed. I chose the 4-speed. Painted it flat aluminum along with the intake, the tunnel ram. I painted flat aluminum. I decided to keep the tunnel ram. The carburetors in the kit, they are right there. I really don't like those, so I'll probably end up going with the Dominator carb again from Competition Resin. I ran out of Alumilite, so I can't cast my carburetors. But anyway, well, I don't know. I could probably try them out of Bondic. But yeah, I'm going to probably put 2 Dominators on it. I was thinking about cutting the trunk open on the car, opening up the trunk. So I did go ahead and put styrene in the back where the trunk is. You will not be able to see all the glue and stuff like that. It'd just look like a trunk. It'd be like speckle painted, like the car trunk paint. Also, I found an interesting thing on the inside of the body. Remember I told you that it come in a couple collars, different collars, and this is the reissue of it. It's a I think it's a 2022 or 2020, maybe a 2024. It hasn't been out for 2021 is when this come out. This kit, okay. Always add a few months or possibly a year to that. So anyway, but at one time this kit come out in red, which was the Malibu with the scoop on it, low profile scoop. And then the black, it had the big snorkel type scoop on it. There's the numbers for it. This is the white, you know, white styrene. Also, a lot of guys don't know this, but models these days, you got to watch what you put paint wise on your model kits, guys. I'm not joking or nothing about the paint and stuff like that. 85% of your points that come from a model show is on your paint. Okay? It really is about the paint of the vehicle. 85% of that. Okay? It's like Don Yost said, rest in peace, man. He was an expert modeler. He did everything. He had his own ways, and the guy had a heck of a personality and everything. Really nice, to talk to. Answer any question you wanted. You know, if you had it about cars or paints or anything like that. He passed away, I think it was last year, and he's missed. I guarantee it, the modeling community is missing him. And then we had another good guy pass away, Dave Fletcher. I never got to meet Dave or anything like that, but he was a good guy. I know he was. I sold some model kits on eBay, and he purchased one, and he was awful nice to work with. I mean, really nice guy, and he'll be missed also. I don't know what's going on, man. Seems like I know I get off subject and stuff like that, but it really does bother me. A lot of people passing away now over silly things like Dave. He had a brain aneurysm or a brain bleed or something, is what I'm hearing. I don't know if that's correct or not, but that's what I'm hearing. And Don, he had cancer. He passed away from cancer. I mean, it's just awful, you know. And I really hate to see that. People passing away over things like that. I know it's a way of life, you know. You live, well, my dad said it best, you live, you pay taxes, and then you die, you know. It's inevitable. Everybody's getting older. It's inevitable, but it is what it is, I guess. But anyway, I wanted to give you guys some heads up. Oh, I know what it was. I got off subject again. Sorry about that, guys. I was talking about the paint for the models. Model cars these days are made out of, unless you can find a kit from, I'd say, I don't know when they really started doing it. I imagine probably early 2000s. They started making model kits out of recycled plastic. Okay. The older kits was made out of some type of plastic that it didn't matter what you pretty much painted on them. You know, it wouldn't matter. But you got to watch these newer model kits and things, because they're made out of recycled plastic, and everybody's like, well, I use Rust-Oleum. Well, I do too, to a certain extent. Okay? I use a lot of the duplicolor paints for cars, for actual automobiles. I might even use actual automobile paint. I did that before. You know, base coat, clear coat type stuff. And it's a testing thing, and you got to experiment with it. And like this kit, I don't know what I'll put on it. It'll probably be enamel. I usually thin it down with a little bit of lacquer thinner and go for it. If it works out, if not, I throw it in the purple pond, what I call a purple pond. It's Purple Power, or Super Clean is what it used to be called. It's Purple Power, I think that's the name of it now. So I thought I got a Tupperware thing. Matter of fact, it's right there. That one's full of stuff. Purple Power for stripping chrome off of chrome trees and stuff like that. But I got a bigger one that I can put bodies of cars and trucks and things in. Okay, and it will strip it. It just might take it longer. Okay, but the older kits, the paint tends to just come right off. I mean, it's no joke. That's how I know that they're experimenting with recycled plastic and stuff. They got to be. They have to be, you know. But anyway, just test out your paints, guys. If you're going to use car paint like duplicolor or something like that, I suggest using duplicolor primers and duplicolor clears. I've used K2 2000 on them. The clear coat for automotives, that's what I like to use on my car paints and stuff like that, that I actual paint cars, you know. That's what I use. It works for me, you know. But yeah, just test your paints out and stuff on extra, if you got extra old bodies or something like that, you know. And also, I found out the lighter the primer you use, the lighter the paint will come out. If you use a black primer and you shoot like red over top of it, it's going to come out really, really dark, like a black cherry red. You know, you just got to be careful what you're doing, and actual think. And when you're using color, follow through with it, whatever your colors are. I usually paint my interiors. There's three or four colors I paint my interiors. One is white, one is black, one is tan, okay, and one is gray. For newer vehicles, a lot of grays and blacks, okay. Older vehicles from like the 50s, 60s, it may be, they got funky color interiors. I've seen greens, I've seen tans, I've seen just all kinds of different colors. Blues, like 80s, I had a Oldsmobile, and the interior in it had blue velour interior in it, okay, like a powder blue. But anyway, just make sure that you're, you know, like I said, some paints aren't forgiving. You'll throw it in a purple pond and it'll come out, and it may be real brittle, or you'll see it like cracking and stuff like that. But some of the enamel paints, you know, Rust-Oleums and stuff like that, will etch to plastic. You'll have light spots and dark spots, light spots and dark spots, you know. And it's just crazy how things affect your model building and stuff like that. But yeah, guys, wow, this is almost getting up there to 20 minutes. Well, I'm going to get off here and get back to building. And stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll talk to you some other time.